that registers as an Alaska number.
I don't know anybody in Alaska.
And because the number
I don't know who that was.
registers as an Alaska number.
I don't know anybody in Alaska.
But the conversations that were said later match up with what you have said on IG. So that's all.
You have people around you that pull IP addresses. Pull the IP address, Jenna. I'm over it. I'm over this.
I'm not obsessed. I really am trying to understand it. That's only because when I looked it up and did the reverse number search, it said Alaska, and that made no sense to me.
It has nothing to do with me. And you're more than welcome to put the IP address on camera. Dox me. I'm more than happy for you to do that. I'll match it up with mine.
No, I'm not. I would never do that to you.
Yeah, there's voice messages in there. Where play the voice messages.
Where I was talking about my sister, I'm not going to play that.
What? They're yours. I can't. I'm on here and I'm just skipping through, but no, those are. I'm not going to read them. Like, that's your personal shit. I'm not reading them. They're not me. I'm sorry if you talk to someone that extensively.
I'm trying to understand. So I'm very confused because you said you came in under.
Don't ever talk to someone on the internet that extensively about insurance and shit. You need to be careful. If you were talking to someone that extensively on the internet, you need to be careful. 2021. Like, I'm not.
And that's why it says that I ghosted, but I literally was not ghosting. It was just a very odd situation to me.
I wouldn't be talking to the person either. I would be ghosting them. Like, and why did you say that you tried to contact me?
If I send you this,
why did you say that you tried to contact me? You know that's not true. You know you didn't try to contact me.
I did off this number.
What? Well, that's not me. So why wouldn't you go back on IG and be like, hey, where you know it's me? Well, that makes no sense, Jenna. That makes no sense.
I just did go back on IG and I was trying to ask you, and I know you're busy on a live. I'm trying to understand it.
I'm not busy. I seen it pop up asking about Alaska. Like, I'm not getting offline to go run and tell you that no, definitely not.
You know that I will definitely correct it if it's wrong, but the way and the patterns and the messages of behavior, like, I don't
know. I didn't read it. When I get off here, I'll read the messages. I don't know what it's going to do, but I can read them. But whoever it is, you know what I mean?
So you
need to block them.
You never text my actual number?
No. I don't have your number. Or I would have texted you when I was begging you to make a post to call your crazy supporters off me.
And you told me that on IG.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something that then I need to look into and figure out.
Yeah. You definitely do. You definitely do.
This is insane. Because they said they came under the Desi account, and I was like, well, why would you change your name? And they're like, well, it's always been my name, and I just recently changed it. I'm like, why would you change it? And I sat up all night with, honestly, I won't get into details, but I sat up all night trying to figure this out because it didn't make sense to me.
No, you didn't. There's nothing to figure out. You need to block this person. Whoever it is obviously trying to scam you.
Okay, if I give you the area code, hold on. Let me look up the area code real quick.
What would it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm asking because I'm not trying to start anything. I'm trying to understand. It's a 907.
I've never heard that area code.
God.
There's a
Well,
girl
I'm gonna go
here.
delete my
Is
videos because
Sasha
then I was.
here? Is Sasha here? Because Sasha knows my real number.
That's what I was wondering. I only just looked it up recently that it was under. Because I truly thought.
I don't know what app to make a fake number on. I
I
don't.
believe that. I believe that, Renee. I believe that.
Like, it's as simple as that. Like, I don't have time for that. And whoever you spoke to this extensively, you need to, like, yeah, that's
Well,
a
do you realize I
problem.
did not actually speak that extensively? I was very
No, I can
vague.
just see that you spent entirely too much time speaking to this person that you had no idea who it was. Even if they told you, like, you spent a lot of time speaking to this person. You need to be careful of that. I didn't read the
Can you
messages,
let
but from what I
Casper? They're
see,
asking you. Can you let Casper up by any chance?
everyone should.
Well, I will definitely delete the post, and I will make whatever public apology. No, it's a 907, not 905.
Hello, I won't be long. I really thought that this might correlate to this situation, so it might be helpful for TMZ to hear. A while back, this happened before with, I don't know if she wants me to say her name, starts with an L. A video was made where it was like, this is absolutely what happened. These two are conspiring. Me and this person had not even spoken really at this point. And before, with another one that starts with B, which a conversation had been had and that person had realized who the real problem was. And you didn't know that. And you went live and my husband had to come in there and tell you, stop, this isn't true. These are the kind of situations you jump to conclusions and you absolutely post them. And I'm not going to go back with the first thing because me and you have talked privately about the first
Yes,
conclusion you
you're
came to
correct.
that was
Yep.
wrong. But this is an ongoing pattern. You are jumping to conclusions that are not true and then you make yourself look absolutely fucking insane. I'm
And
not
that's
saying
why I was
that's out of hurt.
confused why Renee was messaging me on text because we were speaking on IG.
We've
But what
only ever
she's telling me
spoken
and
on
Jenna is
IG in
this is
here.
not her. And I understand that you may not want to believe that, but like I said, once upon a time, you were dead set on thinking certain things were absolutely true that were not. So please take a step back because
Well,
this
I
is a
already
very
said I'm
ongoing
deleting my
thing.
accounts today, so that's
I think
that's
that's good.
that.
Nobody,
But you
like,
make a video of Renee before TMZ. We talked to you about a lot of
you know how
us
many
did
people have
last
liked
year.
these videos already?
Okay, I'm going to drop down. I just wanted to say that. Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you
Hi,
guys.
Thank you,
Jasper.
Casper.
But I was gonna say, Jenna, we talked about this last year about just dragging people and just please stop and move on. Um, well, you should have moved on because you blamed Jody for one for your slurs and then the apology, and you've been up here
I'm
just
not going
not.
to talk about Jody right
Of,
now.
of course you're
I
not. But I'm just saying, okay, we'll talk about Renee. You get up here and be like, well, here's the number, everything. You're supposed to supposedly research everything, but you couldn't contact her on IG where y'all had been talking. And for one, you've been up here and once again haven't apologized once to her since you know it's not her.
because I was asking her questions before I could make an apology. Do you understand? Like,
No, I don't. Because she's been telling you that.
because I get dragged if I make an apology too soon. I get dragged if I make an apology too
Well,
late.
welcome to
Like,
everybody else's world you drag, Jenna. And about this too, I'm gonna say, you message Bex made a video, by the way, and you commented on it and deleted it, and then you reposted it.
I didn't
I guess
delete
for
my comment.
sympathy. Yes, let me finish. And then you message her privately about how sorry you are. Your disrespect.
I didn't delete my comment on Beck's post. I promise you
Okay,
that.
don't deflect. Okay, let's do this then. You messaged her, okay, an apology. Your apologies need to be just as loud as your disrespect towards these people.
Yeah.
I agree.
And you owe Jody an apology, even if you don't want to talk about it. People may have not have seen the whole truth, but all of us from last year did. So we were even begging you, please just stop, because it's going to make you spiral and look like a crazy person.
That's
and
all
it
I
seems like
asked
that's
you.
happening again.
I just asked you to stop. Like, I just don't.
Renee, if this really wasn't you, I am truly fucking sorry. And when someone said the tattoos don't match up and things like that, that's when, like,
Well, it's sad you made a video and she had to go put shorts on to show her
Three.
tattoos to prove it wasn't her words. 3 videos.
3 videos.
then I was definitely in the wrong. And I will be deleting my accounts today. Okay.
Well, Jenna, before
Nobody's
you do that,
asking
you
you to do that.
A lot of people are asking me to do that, Renee.
That's
though.
your account. Like, if you don't want to do that, that's up to you. Nobody can ask you to do that. Just like you didn't obviously hear me when I said in the video that you deserve a second chance. That don't dislike her.
It was so hard because in the later context of the conversations, it really sounded like you. It really sounded like you, that you were trying to help me. You were trying to help me and be a good person and do all these things. And
I only reached out when I reached out. I spoke to you very small. Hey, how you doing? And that's, you had said a few things. That was it. And then when I came to you, and I can drop those messages if you'd like. I don't want to, but I will.
And Jenna,
you have every right to.
did you send somebody else a video? I don't know if it was Renee or something, and it said something about an apology to Jody.
An apology to Jody?
Yeah, I've seen it. It may not have been from Renee or to
No, it
Renee.
wasn't me.
Hell no, I'd never make an apology to Jody.
Well, you should. You really should.
No, I'm not.
Everybody that has seen all of the proof, and I mean everything, not your cropped out proof or your so-called truth, you have dragged her and everybody has hated on her. Now you know how it feels because she has told the truth the whole time. Like I said, she's
Did she when she went on Backwoods and she said that I dated Hippie Harley's ex-boyfriend?
How come
Jenna,
Brandon said you very much have spoken? I've spoke to him.
Jenna, when you're, going.
Brandon Gannett, please don't, Jenna.
That was
Please
not her
don't.
ex-boyfriend. That was somebody she went online with, and we never dated.
Okay, well, let's say this. You covered
They
8 days,
very
right?
much talked.
You talked to
They
him
very
like
much
that.
talked.
You talked to him like that.
I talked to him because I cared about him.
Okay, let's talk about Marks. Let's talk about Marks, Jenna. I've seen those texts too. And he had something to do with HH. Let's talk about Adrielle you covered. Dawn. There's a pattern. But you don't have to leave your platform, but you could take a break and make it better. Yeah. But this is not the first time you said slurs, and you do have a pattern of kind of going towards and starting.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So if I take some time off and like when someone mentioned in, I won't say who's live, White Women Tears, I watched a couple videos and that's what I talked to Bex about. And sorry, I didn't mean to bring up her name. I really understood it because if you look at it from that perspective, absolutely. I heard and I saw everything from that perspective.
Well, if you did, I would have figured you would have, made a post or something publicly apologizing
But
to
I
any
am
people
told,
that you hurt.
okay, so here's the hard thing is I am getting 100 messages to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that.
That don't matter. You messaged her, girl. You messaged her, girl. You had time to message her. You should have done that in the comments or made a post that you were publicly sorry, just like your disrespect, just like I
But
said.
if I make a post about me watching white women tears, does that not look weird?
A little bit.
So that's why I didn't want to do that because
No, you just could have said, I'm
do
just
it in
coming to
my
say I'm
silence.
sorry.
I watch it in my silence, and I'm sorry that I'm bringing it up, but it was important to me that, yes, I took time, and that was something that stuck with me, and I wanted to watch.
Well, Jenna, we all want the best, and we want you to
I know we
focus
do,
on your
JC.
mental health. I promise you. Last year, I told you this.
Yes,
That's what
JC.
upsets me. Because I was giving you, forgiveness, of course, and I said, just move on from it. You've got a platform now. You're doing other things. And
Actually,
you're
you
doing
came
great
at
with
me
it.
for my sobriety when I was completely sober.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Well,
Jenna, don't do that. You know what? You weaponize your platform, you weaponize your sobriety, and you weaponize your mental health. And that is not okay. And when you made an apology video about your slurs, what did you do? You drugged Jody first, almost through the video, and then at the end, well, I apologize. That is not an apology.
well, I'm not going to do that to you and post, that proof because it's not even necessary.
Jenna, that's fine. Like I said,
But I was really hurt by that with you, JC, because I never would have expected from you because I know the grace and the care you give when you speak to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was what I was most hurt by.
Well, Jenna, this frustrates me so bad because I'm saying it's been a year. We've been telling you, you've got a platform. And it's going great. Please stop dragging people. And then you drag Renee. You say you're leaving your platform. And then today you drag Renee in 3 videos before you leave. Does that make any sense to you? Does that make you look better when you're asking these questions of, should I done that? Would have made me look better? Does that?
No. You're right.
Especially when you don't know what you're talking about. Like, you didn't do the research when you made the videos.
But you swear that was not you messaging
I've
all
already
the
said
Hawaii
that.
stuff?
I don't have to keep saying it, Jenna.
If there's legs in that video and she showed her legs, it's not her.
I can show you. I ain't got no more room on my phone. I don't keep, I need a new phone. I don't have fucking messages to just download
it's okay.
Google Photos and send them to people.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I asked. Just
Jenna, shouldn't you have went on IG where y'all were communicating and talked to her about this first before you decided to make the videos?
Don't say you tried.
Mm-mm.
And they're not
read. I was just on right before I came on. I didn't
right
block
before you came on, but I have
blocked.
messaged you since you've been on.
You've had me blocked. How did you message me?
Yeah.
Because I realized that maybe I was wrong and I unblocked and I messaged you.
At what time? Because I've if it was after
an hour ago.
Okay, well I've been on live.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So
the very first thing I saw was the Alaska comment.
I'm gonna go take down my videos. I apologize because I am so confused right now at this point.
Confused
The
about
very first thing that
You're
the
confused?
person
I'm
said
confused.
to me on that account was, "Hey, this is Renee."
Well, Jenna, like I said, a lot of us do care, and it's not coming from a mean place. I'm really worried. I want you to do better. You deserve it.
I'm sorry I interrupted you.
It's okay. I said, you had, like I said, a great platform, and you deserve to have help. You deserve to have peace of mind, but you don't have to drag everybody to do it. And that didn't make you look any better today doing that to Renee. You don't have to leave your platform. That's your choice. You get to choose what you do on your platform. But right now, with everything that you did, of course, I would advise for you to take a break.
No, you're absolutely right. The only question I have is if my very last post. If you know someone is now back in active addiction and struggling, and you're dragging them, do you think that's helping them?
Did you care about my kid? Did you care about my kid that was being threatened by your people?
I don't know anything about that.
I came to you and you blocked me. So you do know
On
that.
where?
On your IG. I'll put the messages out. How about that?
Okay.
So y'all can see me begging her.
Well, Jenna, now that
First it was, can you? I would really appreciate it. Then it went to, I know you're going through a lot. Then it went to, and we talked because I was like, Jenna, it's not about the word you said. It's about your people attacking me. So it's okay.
Can you send me the specific person so I can take care of it?
Jenna, you've also got
police. You're not taking care of anything.
But
no.
Okay.
Well, Jenna, you got to think about others' mental health that you've been dragging on as well. And now that I got you here, I have a question.
Absolutely.
I watched you in Petty's Live, and then you said they approached you about what you said, right? And then you said, I don't remember. How can you make a public apology about the slurs? And there's been times before, if you don't remember, that apology cannot be valid if you don't remember, as you said. So I want to know how you can make an apology if you don't remember.
That's a good question. How do I make an apology if I was so enamored? And here's the thing, and this is what I've learned from hearing from you guys, is that I should not be making an apology until I have taken accountability and truly done the work.
100%. But I heard
that's what I learned from you guys.
Please do not blame this on your sobriety when you and I both know that earlier in the day you were way more inebriated. When I talked to you, you couldn't barely hold yourself together by the end of you hung up the phone on me. You hung up on me. And then you wouldn't listen to anything. Then you did this after I begged you. Jenna, you're not in the right state of mind right now. You just kept going. I called you, stopped your live. I was like, Jenna, please. No. She's not other people. No. Okay. And then by the time I hear where you were when you said it, you weren't even that bad where you were before.
See, that's so weird. And I don't know if someone is watching you, because these are the same texts that I'm getting, the same type of texts.
Jenna, it wasn't her, and you need to apologize, though.
Someone might be. I mean, my
and this is why I'm saying that. I'm trying to understand it before I apologize.
My platform's up. So if somebody is pretending to be me, I'm really sorry. It's weird because I do look for my name and I never find anything. Nothing. I'm sure I will now. But before I never seen anything, and so it's weird that anybody would use my name. And it's very weird.
And like I said, last year, it's like the same routine over and over again. Renee tells you, stop, don't do it. And what did we do to you last year? Stop, don't do it. You're going to ruin yourself, and it's not good for your mental health. This is a repeating pattern. I mean, so you've got to understand that. And you got to realize that you hurt a lot of people. And obviously some nice women a year ago as well tried to educate you, and you didn't bother to look into the education then.
JC, I think you're right. I do.
Jenna, for me to hear you say, I want to make it sure that it's not Jenna before I apologize, when she has already told you and shown that her legs aren't those legs.
I wasn't in here for that, Ryder, and I apologize.
Well, then you think you're all liars.
But
you admitted that
I believe this. I believe this is not Renee, and looking up that phone number, Renee, I don't need to know where you live, but I do not think it's Alaska.
It's not. And you should know that, because I pretty much said it on my page where I'm at.
And I think that's where we were so confused. That weekend I was with Dawn and I was getting all these messages, and it was over and over and over. And you have to go here. You have to go to this place. You have to go to this place in Hawaii. And I'm like, what the hell? This is the weirdest thing I've ever heard. You have to go here. You have to go here.
Talking about insurances and stuff, that's fucking weird.
Well, the only thing I said was that I'm on Medicaid at the time. Now
I just seen someone say something about insurance, and I was like, what the fuck is she talking about insurances for?
I do.
I didn't take the time out to read it, but it's concerning just looking at it.
When I get off here, I'm gonna immediately take down my videos. And Renee, I want to give you, I don't know how to give you an apology that's sincere enough for you. I just really am sorry, Renee. I really truly am, because I looked at you as a friend. I looked at you as someone that I looked up to. And I apologize. And what JC, she has very valid points too. When people have told me to stop, and that's just my repetitive in my head behavior.
Listen, Jenna, people love you. People really like you. And if you started to add in things that they would do just as good. You have this preconceived notion that you have to give people certain stuff. You don't.
I only came on here to protect the minors and the vulnerable adults.
Well, well, we get that too, Jenna.
We don't think you had malicious intent.
I appreciate that. Because you guys do not need to even be nice to me right now by any means. You guys have no right to be even kind to me. And
that's why when they said you put out a video, I said, oh great, she's gonna show how mean I was to her. And I'm like, I could see you run with that. You know what I mean?
Let me grab my tablet so I can delete it while I'm on here at least.
And Jenna, also, nobody's responsible for your mental health, your sobriety, or anything like that. We all have mental health issues. A lot of us do. And you can't keep using that. You cannot keep weaponizing that. And
I was 16 fucking months sober, and I was so proud of that. So proud of that. And I'm not going to give the excuse of why I went back.
And I just don't understand, Jenna, why you just won't step up and give Jody an apology, because all the proof is there, and I read it a year ago. But, like I said, her mental health wasn't well either. So she wasn't ready to speak on it. So I didn't speak on it. Nobody else did, except for we told her, don't do it, just like we told you.
Can't hear me, right?
I mean, you've done a lot of damage.
Something to be discussed in this live right now.
Well, she can come up.
Jody says she doesn't want to speak with me because my voice triggers her. Yet she watches videos where my voice is in there. I'm not here to argue. I don't want to talk about Jody in this.
Okay, but she records lives. Okay, if
Yep.
you're in them, you're in them. She records lives. That's what she does. She does the awareness stuff too, just like you do. She can do it, and she's allowed to do it just like you are. It's not because you're in there. You make it about you when it's really not. She's tried to stay away from you. She don't even cover Adrielle because you covered her, and she don't want to see it. But you've got to start taking accountability. And then I don't understand why you said I can't sincerely apologize to you, Renee. Now that right there got me. I don't know why.
Because what I have been told in my comment sections is do not give an apology until you have proven that you can change.
But this ain't about change. This is about she told you the truth. And even the picture of her legs she had went to go get shorts on showed you.
But did I not?
This ain't about that. This is about she's told
Renee,
you.
Okay, I don't want to get on camera right now, but I will. And I will show you my face if that's what.
You don't even have to do that.
But
yeah, no.
Can I speak just to Renee?
Yes.
I really was confused and so confused because you've never had an account Desi, correct?
Nope.
Then this person has acted like you, spoken in your manners, and Renee,
It's weird.
I would rather do a private apology because I don't feel like doing this on this public platform is going to do enough.
You're already here, and that's why you came up here, is to talk about this, and you've been talking about this, deflecting about
But I feel like I never do the right thing.
Jenna, you can't even do
Jenna,
that.
you can't make everybody happy, Jenna. You're not going to. You need to understand.
And see, that's the Renee I know. Is that the Renee that's always giving me like good advice?
Yeah, and by the way, the things about you saying about Jody watching you, they're sent to her. She don't watch.
Yeah.
Can we stop, please, talking about Jody?
Why? That's some person you hurt, and there was another
Because
person
this
earlier
isn't
that
a
you
live about
slurred
Jody.
again, and it hurt. It's about everything, Jenna. You have drug her. Okay, if it wasn't about her, you shouldn't have put her in the damn video that you were supposed to be apologizing about the slurs. You dragged her through that whole video, and the last 2 minutes was, I'm sorry for what I did. If you didn't want it about her, you shouldn't have talked about her, period. Butterfly lover, I respect boundaries as long as someone else does.
Renee?
Yeah.
I am so sorry for how this has gotten. Please let me get off here so I can delete the videos.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I will make a video apologizing.
Well, don't do that till you're ready, Jenna.
Right. And I've seen the hurt in your face today. And I've seen it, and
TMZ, before you go, I want to ask you to please do something. I'm trying.
Can we finish apologizing to Renee Casper real quick?
Actually, I'm going to drop
What's
this real quick, and then I'm going to drop because I'm really trying to be fucking nice right now. Okay, I'm really trying. I need you to stop coming at people when they hold you accountable and saying, "Oh, my mental health," because I really didn't want to do this, but you plastered my suicide attempt details all over Pastor Patty's live. You gave me no consideration, and for months I've been quiet. I've held people back from attacking you. I even forgave you for spewing lies and lies and lies, and now this is the third live in a goddamn row. I've heard you talk about your mental health.
Hey, Bree, comment.
I can't keep it with you, Jenna. I'm sorry, but I take back my fucking forgiveness for you because your excuses have pissed me off so fucking bad. You didn't care when I almost died and got back from the hospital. You didn't care when fucking Share the Love told you a little tiny piece of my life and you put it for everyone to see. My friends and family made videos about you because they were disgusted by you, and I begged them to cool off on you because I wanted to give you another chance. You are not, I'm sorry, I don't believe you're sorry because what you just said to Renee, you want to have a private conversation. That's why you wanted to have a private conversation with me. You did not appreciate that I was giving you grace. I fully believe in my heart, that you were ashamed. And when people told you no, Casper showed proof, Casper did this, you would have rather have had that private conversation than sit on a live and take what you're getting now. And I'm only saying this because your actions the last few days have showed nothing else. I am no longer talking to you, about you. I'm so completely done with this, and I feel like an idiot for ever believing anything you said. And if you want to talk shit and have your followers come at me like they did for months and months and months,
no, absolutely not.
When I was going through recovery, Jenna, they did. Every time you made a fucking video about me, they came to my profile and attacked me. They put awful comments on my fucking videos about my health every single time. When you made a video about Lacey and I didn't do shit, I wasn't even talking to her. When you made the video about Blocked.
That was because I brought you up. But here's the thing. I will take my platform down.
I'm done. I'm so done.
And also, your private apology to Renee, you should have done that, or you should have went to her before the videos.
Speak to her.
Like I said, you came in here. You put the videos up before you even tried to get a hold of her on Instagram where you know you can reach her.
That's not true. I reached
That's not true, Jenna. You did put 3 videos up of her.
I reached out to her on Instagram. She's just been on live.
If you were not sure that was her, like I said, you never should have posted that video till she was off live and you could message her.
You swear you go off of proof.
Yeah. Go ahead, Renee. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like, you swear that you go off of just proof. Well,
But the way it was speaking was just like your mannerism.
okay,
And I
but
was so confused.
I'm
And that's why
online.
I asked other people, is this like what's going on? Is this what's happening? And
You know I talk to nobody else. I've told you that. The only person I talk to is this one.
Renee, I'm going to tell you this. I fucked up. I fucked up.
Yeah.
I fucked up before. Please do not bring up a certain creator, but I have fucked up. And that's part of awareness when you don't do it right. And
We
I
all
don't
do,
it right.
Jenna. But the fact is, you just got called out for your slurs and all that stuff, and you say you've been dragged, this and that. Well, guess what? These people you have hurt too have been dragged as well. And also the fact that you could have been quiet, like we said, we begged you to do, and looked after your mental health instead of making 3 more damn videos today about somebody else, and then she gets dragged again. She's been dragged before by your supporters.
Correct. I agree with you.
So, I mean, we told you, like I said last year, please just stop. Renee told you. I just don't understand. I'm
Renee
just trying
has
to understand.
Renee on IG, the IG Renee I know has only been kind and caring and
that's what I'm
giving
saying.
advice.
I said, she's told you, get off. She's wanted to call you, get off. Don't do that. Don't
But
do
that's
that.
the same person that was on. That's what makes me so confused. But regardless, Renee, I see the pain in your face right now, and I'm sorry. But I would rather make an apology to you when I can show to you that
I'll talk to you. I mean, unblock me. I don't have you blocked.
I did.
Like I said, I'm sure a lot want the best for you, a lot, but you've hurt a lot of people as well, and you've got to take accountability. And like I said, please, if you do keep your platform, which is your decision because it's your platform, please stop weaponizing your sobriety, your mental health, and all that stuff. You've got to stop that because you call out people for that.
Correct. And JC, I hold you to the utmost respect because you tell it like it is, and I've always had respect for you. And even though I feel like it's hard to hear right now, I respect everything you're saying.
Well, I appreciate that, and like I said, I wish you would just listen to people that are actually,
I want to just
caring for
make my
you.
apologies so I can go delete these videos real quick because they're still up and I would like to not keep them up.
Well, I thought you had your tablet and you were deleting them.
I can't get it. I can't find it right now.
What did you say?
I said I would just like to fully make my apology to you and then go delete the videos.
That's fine.
Thank you, Dolly Diva.
But Renee, it's not. And I see it in your face and it's not. And it's not going to be okay today. It's not going to be okay tomorrow. And I don't expect you to forgive me anytime soon by this. If anyone can help me figure out who this person is who's messaging me, I would.
Jenna, it don't matter. Just worry about yourself right now and your mental
You need
health.
to block this person.
Just block it and move on. That's the problem you have. You can't move on and you get obsessed with certain things and then it throws you off. And that's what happens to your platform when you do this. So don't worry about that. It's not her.
That's a very valid point. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just saying that. Don't worry about that. Worry about you. That should be the main thing of all of this. Do your research while you're having your time and take care of yourself.
I am taking a break though, whether like I would like to delete my accounts to be honest. But I do need
That's
to
up
take
to
this.
you.
Yeah, we're making that clear. That is totally up to you.
Yeah.
Tell
You
you
not
what.
make anybody.
But I'm starting something new. I'm getting into something new and I won't even have time to be on here. So I don't have time to check messages or check comments and things like that. And
Like, you can ask people that I literally said, your secrets and stuff, I would never tell people. I didn't, the things that you told me and whatnot.
that's why I want to get off here and delete all that real quick. And I'm not trying to dismiss you at all.
Jenna, it's already out there. People have already done seen it and viewed it. So you might as well take them off there. And before you leave, if you do leave, make an apology to her and say that was the wrong person. Because people are going to come after her now. Because even though you want to delete them now, they're still going to come after her because they've done seen the video.
Correct.
And may not
The
see the
number
file.
belongs to
that.
me, like it or not. It is what it is. Oh, okay, well, Pilates, sure. Whoever you are.
Well, I'm just saying, just look back on the, past behavior, all the people that have cared.
And
worry about
JC,
that.
this is the thing I need. I need someone like you. Please don't block me. Please conversate with me. Please call me out. Please tell me because that's what I need. I don't need, and I've always asked, I don't like that whole ride or on a live situation. I don't like that. I don't, because you're just saying you're going to stick up for whatever someone's doing. I don't agree with that.
Okay, I don't understand that part, but I'm just gonna tell you, Aunt Mama, and she was up here earlier. She's been really good to you. That might be somebody. Well, if she even would now, she was caring about you, and she was hurt. She was hurt. That might be. That was somebody that you could have went to and talked to. Yes.
Yeah.
Because she was a genuine friend, and you can tell it. She was hurt.
No, I've definitely lost a lot of friends, but that's with due diligence, and that's my own fault. That's my own fucking fault.
Well, like I said,
I see again, Renee, the pain in your face, and I am so sorry. I want to leave here and go delete those videos. I know they're out there. I get that, but I would like to delete them.
Okay, Jenna, can you at least make a video to let people know that was not true facts and that because they're still, like I said, going to come out.
Absolutely,
Because that would be a start.
Yes, absolutely.
I appreciate it.
I will. And Renee, for believing that person, I was so confused. And
Jenna, you have the real people on here. You know how to get a hold of anybody.
You don't have to worry about it. You're going to have to take it out of your head and just block them because I don't know who they are, Jenna. And you need to like realize that it can't be anyone good. If it's not me and they're talking about something as extensive as sending you away, I've been trafficked. Guess what? Like, that's like 101. So, like, real weird.
Well, that's why I thought it was very strange. And I didn't think it was you at first because it was under a Desi account.
Okay, well, if you didn't think it was her, like I said, you shouldn't have made the 3 videos. And you said, well, I couldn't talk to her because she was on live. Then you
waited. She said at first.
But then they kept saying that they weren't her. And the immediate first message says, "Hi, this is Renee."
Well, okay, she don't have, it's not her. So like I said,
there are a million people. That's what I'm saying. When I have 70,000 followers.
Well, go to somebody that you do know and talk to them.
I'm sorry that I didn't reach out to you on IG. I'm sorry I didn't reach out to you on IG and ask you.
People around you, like Shelly and whatnot, that can run IP addresses. Mm-hmm. Have them run it. Because I can tell you right now.
They say they can, but I'm telling you, I don't know.
Like, it ain't gonna come back anywhere to me.
The PI I used
my husband would never allow me to.
The PI that I used for that one was not cheap. It was not easy. My money is going into a different situation right now. But I'll try and figure it out.
Sarah, are you serious?
It's just for you.
Hold on just a second. Are you serious right now? Because Jenna, move on from these ladies. They are drama driven. No, once upon a time we have cared about her. We cared about her and how she was doing her platform. We are the ones that